Hi, Jeremy here from Common Collected with Steve in person.
Hey Jeremy, good to see you again. It's great to see you all as well.
Today we have a fun video idea and we're talking about Hot Wheels screen time cars, or actually any mainline cars from TVs, movies, and video games.
Yeah, and there's such a variety to pick from and they're so iconic, and we just wanted to have a countdown but also more of a draft to see which ones deserve most to be Hot Wheels cars. There's so many to pick from.
And if we take turns drafting our favorites, we'll essentially end up with 2 teams of 10 cars, and we can find out who created the best collection of screen time cars. And the viewers, you can comment and let us know who created the best team.
All right, I've got my list right here. Let's get this started. One of the rules that we did want to set was, again, mainline cars, not the $5 ones or the Hollywood ride specifically. And we also figured once you pick one version of a car, it removes all of the other ones. We didn't just want to have this be a countdown of Batmobiles.
And we did a little coin toss before we started, and Steve gets the first pick.
And I think it's pretty obvious, and it was one of the founding fathers, I feel like, of the lines. I have to take the Back to the Future DeLorean.
All right. And I'm not going to tell you whether or not that was my first choice.
Okay. Feeling angry yet?
No, I'm good.
Okay.
Because I think 1 and 2 are very interchangeable. So, without the DeLorean as an option anymore, I think the top choice is definitely a Batmobile. And I'm going to go with Tim Burton's, Michael Keaton's Batman Batmobile.
Okay.
As maybe my favorite.
Okay.
And so yeah, I'll take your time machine and I'll raise you a Batmobile.
Yeah, all 12 of them, right? Animated series, Val Kilmer, the Bat Pod, Bat.
And I got them all.
Adam West.
I'm building a pretty good team already.
Well, I shouldn't be surprised. Let me scratch it off my list. I had it 19. Not really. Well, then I'm going to go ahead. Let's keep this 80s train going, and I'm going to go ahead with the Ecto 1. And you know what? I'm giving the shout out to the real Ghostbusters, the cartoons. So it was an obvious one, but I'm glad to have it.
I guess I'm going to go ahead and give it away. That was also my number 3.
Really?
So all right. You have the DeLorean and Ecto 1. I have the Batmobile, and then my second teammate is going to be Dom's 1970 Dodge Charger from Fast and Furious.
Really?
It is.
That high?
Yeah. Because I'm taking the whole franchise. I got every Fast and Furious car now on my team. Maybe not literally, but...
And their family.
But like, there's I don't think there's a very strong number 2. That's probably the most iconic car from Fast and Furious.
Okay.
And I got it.
Wow.
It's on my team.
Vin Diesel above John Lennon.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
All right. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Well, you know what? I'm taking it back. I'm sticking with it. The 1963 DB5 Aston Martin. I think it's, in my opinion, and for you classic collectors, it's just too great. To be in the Connery, to be brought back for Daniel Craig. I personally love it.
All right. With my third choice for my team, I am going with Optimus Prime.
Oh man, okay.
So I have the line up close to your heart. And you left it out there for me to grab.
It's such
you chose James Bond over Transformers.
You know what though? I think I'm trying to get those comments and votes because I'm hoping that we got I'm hoping we have the people who grew up with the classic movies and not the 1984 toy commercials, but anyone who loves Peter Cullen is going to give it to you, but hang in there. I think I still got this one.
All right, you're up.
You know what? I'm going for the Mystery Machine. I think we got just the colors, the design, that era, Hanna-Barbera. It's just so classic, and the fact it's still just as important in pop culture, and they still keep making movies, live action, animated. I'm a fan.
All right, I'm gonna choose a van or wagon also. And it's going to be the Party Wagon. I've got the TMNT, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I think that's more iconic than the Scooby-Mobile.
Really?
I think so.
Don't make me regret my choice. I see that, and I'm taking it to science fiction. I'm personally not a fan, but again, I'm talking long-lasting. I'm talking just where it's taken and where it's going into the future. I'm going with the NCC 1701 Starship Enterprise.
Okay. I will cross that off my list. And so, okay, you basically claim Star Trek and you're going to leave Star Wars out there for me?
They didn't make a Falcon. They didn't make an X-Wing, so I have a feeling I know what's next.
It's just the land speeder, but I'm claiming the entire Star Wars universe.
Can you do that?
Via Hot Wheels.
Okay.
I've got you've got Back to the Future, so I have Batman, I have Fast and Furious, and I have Star Wars and Transformers, Steve.
Oh man.
You can have Scooby-Doo though.
I have Stay Puft Marshmallow.
All right.
I have Secretary Thor. I'm keeping, you know what? I'm about to claim just all of Hanna-Barbera. I'm taking the Flintstones Flintmobile.
All righty.
And I'm just thinking back to the childhood, maybe if it was staying home sick or something, or just late night on Boomerang though, but the Hanna-Barbera sticks close to the heart.
I am going to change up my list a little bit. I'm not going to take what I thought was next. I'm going to shake it up, and I am taking Herbie, the Volkswagen,
Really?
the white number 53 Disney movie icon.
The remake with Lindsay Lohan, or both of them?
I don't know if it was branded for that specific film, but I am taking Herbie the Love Bug.
Wow. Okay. You know what though? You claimed all of Star Wars. I'm claiming all of the media of music. So I'm going with Yellow Submarine. I mean, it's the Beatles. Need I say more? And
It's not a car.
I'm
so
taking C with me.
You may be the only one that has a submarine in your list. Yeah, an underwater vehicle. I don't. There could be a boat, but I don't think there's any more submarines.
That's true.
Let's see. With my next choice, I am. I really feel like mixing it up now. I'm going with K.I.T.T from Knight Rider.
Really?
Knight Industries 2000.
Okay.
Yep. I'm maybe not quite old enough to be of that generation, but I feel like it speaks for people just slightly older than me, and I will claim them on my team. They will support me and comment that my team is the best.
Okay. You know what? I feel like I've gotten some cartoon throwbacks. I've gotten a little bit of modern. I've got a little bit of older, but let's also cross the target demographics. I'm going with Barbie's 1956 Corvette.
All right. I will have to cross that off my list.
And that is my 8th car, by the way.
All right. Let's see. Okay. With my next choice, I am taking the Simpsons family car.
Oh, that was the next one on my list.
And I nabbed it from you. Of course, we had the Homer. Is it the Homermobile?
Yes.
We had the Homermobile as an option. As much as I like that, I really do like the Simpsons family car, and I wish they would make more vehicles from the Simpsons, actually.
Yeah. Make the Mr. Plow wagon. But you know what? I am going to take it into gaming now, and I'm banking on maybe that we got those 2005, 2007, 2010 gamers, and I'm going with the UNSC Warthog from Halo.
Wow, Halo.
Yeah.
All right.
I just knew too many, that era of gaming and the online multiplaying, and the people who played Halo know that this should be in there.
No minecart. You're going with Halo. Okay.
Yeah. So don't hate me, Minecraft fans or angry birders.
With my next to last choice on my team, I am going with the X-Men X-Jet in blue.
Ooh, okay. Not black?
And now I've claimed all of Marvel. Do you have a Marvel representative on your team? You have one spot left.
This is why they gotta make the Thanos copter or the Deadpool
or Spider-Man. Well, you could choose Spider-Man.
There's a Spider-Mobile.
There you go.
I did not have
nowhere near as iconic as the X-Jet.
You know what?
It's fine. I got Star Wars. I've got Marvel. I've got Batman. I've got.
This is where I'm looking at my list. I have 5 more choices, and now I'm changing it up a little bit because I've already said video games and Hanna-Barbera, and you have said a certain transforming autonomous robot. I'm going with Disney, and I'm going to take Steamboat Willie.
Wow.
For my last one.
I did not see that coming.
So for my 10th car, I'm taking the entirety of Disney, unless you wanted the Cruella DeVille car.
Well, that's a contender.
Is it?
So I don't know. I could possibly argue that it's a cooler Hot Wheels. It may not be more iconic than Steamboat Willie as like a thing.
Yeah, yeah.
But I think it makes a better Hot Wheels.
But mine has an action feature. Mine has a paddle wheel.
But so that's your final choice?
That's my final choice.
All right, so I have one left, and Cruella DeVille is one of the ones I am considering. I am going with the A-Team custom GMC panel van.
They made? I didn't know they made the A-Team.
I'm settling down with my Gen Xers, and I'm bringing it home with the A-Team van.
And I was not diving deep enough, apparently. I had no idea that was even on the list, but okay. Way to corner Mr. T there.
All right, so hopefully we'll find some 50-year-old viewers. Come on, vote for my team.
Or people with good taste, vote for my team.
We've got Kit. Come on.
We have Velma.
That's true. Scooby-Doo's of that era too, but you know.
But you know what? I'm glad we got to do this. And I hope you guys enjoyed watching this. It's got me thinking, what cars do I need to fill my collection? You know, we've got some of them, but we don't have them all on the table here.
Probably the best thing about doing this exercise is realizing that I don't have some of these. So.
Right. Or in this case, that some exist.
Yeah. Yep. Exactly. Yep. So our teams are set. I think I know who won, but I'm curious what you thought. Would you comment below and let us know who you thought won? And what are some of your favorite screen time cars or movie, TV, video game cars of all time in the Hot Wheels mainline?
Who do you think has the better list? Let us know in the comments.
Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.